Hi everybody, welcome back to the Remedy Pharm Health Minute. I'm Amina, I'm the pharmacy manager here. Today I have with me Susan.
Hi.
This is my clinical nutritionist. We want to talk a little bit about adrenals today. So there's something called adrenal fatigue. I'm not sure if any of you guys have heard about that out there, but just a little background about adrenals. Your adrenal glands are located above your kidneys, and they are responsible for a lot of our hormones and release of those hormones in our bodies. So something like your cortisol, your DHEA, progesterone, testosterone, even epinephrine. Is regulated by your adrenal glands. So when they're being overly stressed, that's when we get into something called adrenal fatigue, right?
Right. Yeah. So cortisol is what I think a lot of people think about when they think about the adrenal glands. Cortisol is our stress hormone. We need cortisol. It has good benefits. It's anti-inflammatory. It helps us sleep. It helps us repair. In moderation. But what's wrong with the society is we are constantly under stress. Well, if your cortisol is high, if you're like, people multitask, they eat lunch while they're driving, or they eat lunch while they're still working at their desk. Your brain doesn't know the difference between psychological stress or physical stress. It just knows it needs to try to get away. It's called fight or flight.
Yes.
And so when you're trying to run from the tiger, you're not going to stop and eat a meal. So your brain doesn't know the difference. If you're driving in the car, if that's just every day, or if that's your brain thinks it's under a stressful situation. So the cortisol rises, and you're not going to digest that food, so it's stored as fat.
Exactly. Yeah. So some things with the adrenal fatigue, we see patients coming in with like brain fog, and they wake up tired, and a lot of other things. And one of the main things they crave is salt.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That afternoon slump.
Oh, absolutely. And then you're reaching for that coffee or that sugar, and that's just kind of making the problem worse.
Right.
So that's some things that we can combat it by kind of doing, like treating the fatigue by doing exercises like yoga, deep breathing, and of course replenishing your nutrients and minerals like we talked about.
Diet's huge. If you're not getting the right nutrients in your body, that also causes adrenal fatigues. If you're not exercising enough, that causes adrenal fatigues. So your B vitamins are very important. B5 especially. Vitamin C is very important to help build your adrenal glands. The minerals are very important, which we don't get a lot of these days.
Great. And then with the breathing exercises, we were talking about that as well, right? So what is one of the breathing exercises that we could do?
Well, there's something called box breathing that is something people can do anywhere. So you just breathe in for 5 counts, hold it for 5 counts, breathe out for 5 counts, hold it.
And that kind of takes your body out of that stress mindset, so to say.
Right. It changes it from fight or flight to rest and relaxation.
Okay. Thank you everybody for spending your minutes with us, and hope to see you next time. Please like or comment below. Let us know what else you want to hear about. Have a good day.
Thanks.